Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that screen is visible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So like previous classes, again today we are going to solve a few questions. Who is this? Momita Das. Okay. Here you can see that that question is asking for which of the following sets of quantum numbers is are not allowed. And this question is basically not MCQ type of, it is MSQ type of question. Okay, MSQ, multiple select question, and that question came in GATE exam. Okay, GATE, I think GATE 2019 probably, 2019 GATE exam. Which of the following sets of quantum numbers is are not allowed? You just see over here, not allowed. Okay, that question
Sir,
is
option,
basically came from atomic structure. Yes, tell me the answer if you know the correct answer. So, Rob,
sir, option B and option C.
option B and option C.
C.
C. Okay. So let me check. So if you just take option A, like here you can see that the principal quantum number value n equals to 3, right? N value here it is 3, right? Now, if the n value, that is principal quantum number value, is 3, so therefore, what about the value of L, that is azimuthal quantum number value? Tell me. So L value varies from 0 to n minus 1, right? So 0 to n minus 1. There is a rule. Now, as you can see here, n value is 3, so therefore it will vary from 0, then 1, then 3 minus 1, that is equals to 2. So L value equals to, you will get 0, 1 and 2. You will get 3 value. Yes or no? So accordingly, you can see here in the option number A, L value is 2 is there, so it is acceptable. Now magnetic quantum number value is given here, minus 1. So from 0 you will get s orbital, and L equals to 1 for p orbital. Now as you can see here, for value L equals to 1, so you will get ml value minus L2 plus L, that means minus 1, 0 plus 1, right? So yes, it is acceptable. So option A is correct, but the question is asking for which are not allowed. Okay, so it is allowed. Next, if you take option number B, so here you can see that n value is 4, right? So accordingly, azimuthal quantum number value, you will get 0, 1, 2 and 3, right? Okay, so you can see here, who is this? Soktim De and Rahul Devnath. সবাই টাইমে জয়েন করবে, বিফোর টাইম 9:15। সবাই কিন্তু 9:15 এর আগে জয়েন করে নেবে, তারপরে আর অ্যাক্সেস পাবে না, আমি অ্যালাউ করব না। ওকে, দিস ইজ দ্য লাস্ট ওয়ার্নিং। আর যারা যারা ক্লাস করছো তোমরা অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দিচ্ছ না রেগুলার বেসিসে, প্রাণজিৎ ক্লাস করছো অথচ অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দিচ্ছ না কেন? চ্যাট বক্সে যে সবাই অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দিবে, যারা রেগুলার ক্লাস করবে তাদের কাছে এবার নেক্সট উইক থেকে লিংক যাবে। ওকে, যারা একদিন করছো একদিন অ্যাবসেন্ট তাদের কাছে লিংক যাবে না। ওকে, so next you can see here in case of option number B, so L value varies from 0 to n minus 1, that means 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now you can see here L value 0 is given. Now accordingly ML value, magnetic quantum number value, that is yes, from L value 1 you will get -1, 0, +1. Yes, it is also acceptable. This value is also acceptable. Saurabh,
স্যার এখানে স্যার
Is
এল
it
জিরো
clear?
মানে তো স্যার
L0 means what? S orbital? That means 4s orbital. Okay.
তাহলে তো স্যার এম এর ভ্যালু অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল হবে না।
হ্যাঁ, এখানে তো 4s এর ক্ষেত্রে কি করে তুমি m এর ভ্যালু পাবে? m এর ভ্যালুও তো 0, কিন্তু তোমাকে আদার্স ভ্যালুগুলো তো দেখতে হবে 1, 2, 3। n ভ্যালু যদি 4 হয় তাহলে অ্যাজিমুথাল কোয়ান্টাম নাম্বার ভ্যালু তুমি তো অনেকগুলো পাবে, 0 to n minus 1, তার মানে সেখানে 0 পাবে, 1 পাবে, 2 পাবে, 3 পাবে, তাই না? বুঝতে পারছো কি পারছো না?
হ্যাঁ স্যার আচ্ছা
এবারে বোঝা গেছে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার
ওকে, তার মানে তুমি যদি জাস্ট ওই ট্রিটা দেখো, ফর n ইকুয়ালস টু 4, সো 4 ভ্যালুর জন্য আমরা l ভ্যালু পাচ্ছি, চারটে l ভ্যালু পাচ্ছি, 0, আর একটা হচ্ছে 1, আর একটা পাচ্ছি 2, আর একটা 3, রাইট? এবারে 0 মানে কি? l ভ্যালু যদি 0 হয় সেটা কি অরবিটাল হয়? s অরবিটাল। তাহলে 0 স্ট্যান্ডস ফর হিয়ার ইট ইজ 4s অরবিটাল, আর l ভ্যালু 1 হলে সেটা p অরবিটাল, রাইট? সো এখানে সেই অরবিটালটা হবে 4p। এবার 4p অরবিটাল হলে আমরা কি জানি? p অরবিটালের ক্ষেত্রে তিনটে সাবসেল আছে, ইয়েস অর নো? সো তিনটে সাবসেলের ক্ষেত্রে তার মানে আমরা ml ভ্যালু কি পাবো? ম্যাগনেটিক কোয়ান্টাম নাম্বার ভ্যালু। এই 4s অরবিটালের ক্ষেত্রে ml ভ্যালু এগেইন 0, but in case of 4p orbital, so it is -1, then 0, then +1, right? So তার মানে -1 stands for 4px orbital, then 0 stands for 4py orbital, right? And +1 stands for 4pz orbital. এবার বোঝা গেছে? So that means that value is also acceptable. Similarly, if you consider option number C, here I just try to write down. Option number C is given. Here is that principal quantum number value n value equals to 3 is given, and L value is also 3 given. But if you just try to find out the azimuthal quantum number value in that particular case, so L value is vary from 0, 1, 2. So there is no 3 term. Okay, so it is not allowed, that means not acceptable. Yes, this is the correct. And if you consider option number D, option D is given n value equals to 5. So n value equals to 5, right? Principal quantum number value 5, 5, and L value is given 3, and ml value is +2. Okay, if you just try to find out the L value over here, so it is 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 4. Okay, now yes, L value 3 is given and ml value is +2. So if you consider L value plus this 2, so you will get total 5 value, -2, then -1, then 0 ml value. That means whatever the value we are talking about, it is -2, -1, 0, then plus 1, then plus 2. Okay, so yes, here plus 2 is given, so it is also allowed. So only the correct answer is option C. Is it clear? Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Anything else? Yes or no? No doubt. Okay, very good.
স্যার
Yes.
স্যার ডি নাম্বার অপশনটা স্যার আরেকবার বুঝিয়ে দিন।
Option B.
স্যার ডি ডি
Acha, D. Okay, you can see here in case of option D, the principal quantum number value is given 5. Okay. So accordingly, if you just try to find out the value of azimuthal quantum number, that means L, so you will get total 5 values. Because so L value vary from 0 to n minus 1. n minus 1 তার মানে আমরা পাবো 0 1 1 so accordingly you will get ml value equals to plus 2, so it is also acceptable. So only the correct answer is option C. Yunus, why you are late? Yunus? Okay, next. The next question is also very, very important. You can see here that question also came in GATE exam. So how many of the following interhalogen species have two lone pairs of electron on the central atom? So these are the four interhalogen species are given. So you have to identify following interhalogen species have two lone pair of electrons on the central atom. Okay, let us consider the first one, chlorine trifluoride. Okay, so chlorine trifluoride, what is the structure? Tell me. It's very easy.
Trigonal bipyramidal.
Yes, trigonal bipyramidal, where you can see that axial sides are occupied by two fluorine atoms, and one of the equatorial sides is occupied by one fluorine, and the rest of the other two sides occupied by two lone pair of electron. Yes or no? So that means you can see here this chlorine trifluoride molecule, it contains two lone pair of electrons on the central. Okay, so we got one answer over here. Now accordingly, if you just try to find out the third one, first you just try to find out the structure of chlorine pentafluoride, ClF5. What is the structure? Chlorine pentafluoride. What is the structure? Tell me. So here central atom is chlorine. So as you know, the ground state electronic configuration of chlorine is 3s2 3p5, right? 3s2 3p5. So now this is the ground state electronic configuration of central chlorine atom. Now 3d is vacant. 1 2, so 3s2 and 3p5, like this. and 3D is vacant. 3D is vacant. So accordingly, you can see here there are total 5 atoms attached with central chlorine atom. So in the excited state, you have to generate total 5 unpaired electron, right? So now if you excite 2 electron from 3p to 3d orbital, so it will generate total 5 unpaired electron. Now so overall hybridization would be 1, 2. Tell me the answer. তোমরা সবাই সলভ করছো না বসে আছো? According to valence bond.
sp3d2.
Okay. Yes, it is sp3d2 hybridization. So each of these fluorine atom, it can donate its one valence electron. So it will form overall sp3d2 hybrid. So it will form total 5 sigma bond. So 5 sigma bond. But in the central atom, it contains only one lone pair of electron. Yes or no? So it is sp3d2, and accordingly the corresponding geometry is
square pyramidal.
Yes. Shape is square pyramidal, geometry is distorted octahedral because one side is occupied by one lone pair of electron, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now you can see here only one lone pair of electron is present. Now accordingly you find out in case of ClF2 minus and ICl2 plus. So what about ClF2 minus? ClF2 minus. So it is nothing but 1 chlorine plus 1 fluorine plus 1 fluoride anion. Okay. So similar way, you can see here. So chlorine is the central atom and the ground state. Similar way, it is 3s2 3p5 and 3d is 0, right? So here you can see that so you have one fluorine, so for that case you need only one unpaired electron. So for that, no need to excite any electron from 3p to 3d cell. 3p and this is 3d 0 and 3s2, right? So in the excited state, obviously one fluorine, it will donate its electron, it will form sigma, and another F minus, it will donate its electron to electron and it will form another sigma bond like this. So what is the overall hybridization? It is sp3d, and accordingly the geometry will be, you can see here there are total 3 lone pair of electrons occupied in the equatorial sides of the trigonal bipyramidal geometry, and the axial sides occupied by one fluoride anion and one fluorine atom. So overall you just put negative charge like this. So this is also not acceptable. Now accordingly you just find out ICl2 plus. ICl2 plus, এটা বুঝতে পারছো সবাই? Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
So accordingly Cl, which one? ICl2 plus. So it is ICl2 plus. What is the geometry? Do first. তাড়াতাড়ি করো answer.
The tetrahedral.
Sure. How? Now ICl2 plus means you have one iodine, then one chlorine and 1 Cl plus. Okay, clear? Now if you just consider Cl plus as a central, so what would be the ground state electronic configuration? It is 3s2,
স্যার
then
এদিকে আয়োডিনটাকে সেন্ট্রাল ধরুন যেত না
না, সেন্ট্রাল ধরলে তুমি মিলাতে পারবে না। ওকে, এগুলো হচ্ছে ট্রিক্স, বুঝতে পারলে? So it is 3s2 then 3p4, right, for Cl plus. So তার মানে তুমি হবে like this. So দেখো, এরপরে আয়োডিন একটা জায়গায় ক্লোরিন দিয়ে সিগমা বন্ড ফর্ম করবে, আর একটা জায়গায় করে আয়োডিন একটা বন্ড ফর্ম করবে। ওকে, তাহলে এখানে কি হচ্ছে, sp3 হচ্ছে, তাই তো? Yes or no? Now you can see here, yes, there are total 2 lone pair of electron present in this particular geometry. So Cl, then I, then another Cl, and is plus. তার মানে আমরা পাচ্ছি এটা একটা অ্যান্সার, আর একটা হচ্ছে এটা একটা অ্যান্সার। So these are the two interhalogen species, ClF3 and ICl2 plus. They have 2 lone pair of electron on their central atom. Is it clear, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next question. Okay, that question is from atomic structure chapter. That question is asking that ionization energy of the hydrogen atom in the ground state is given 13.6 electron volt. The energy released in electron volt for third member of Balmer series. Any idea how to solve this kind of problem? Did you remember the Balmer series, Rydberg equation? রাহুল, মনে
Yes, sir.
পড়েছে? বামার সিরিজ, রিডবার্গ ইকুয়েশন।
Yes, sir. Read by 1 by n square, sir. 1 by n1 square by 1 by n2 square.
So in Balmer series, what is the value of n1 and what is the value of n2?
Balmer series n1 is 2, n1 series n4, sir. Infinity. N1 is 2, sir, or n2, sir, n square, 3, 4, 5 dot infinity, sir.
So for Balmer series, n1 value is 2 and n2 value is greater than 2, right? এটাই তো বলবে।
Yes, yes, sir.
তাহলে okay, so if you just try to apply this formula according to Rydberg equation, that wave number, it can be written as nu bar equals to RH, that is Rydberg constant, into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square centimeter inverse, right? This is the formula. Yes or no? And RH called Rydberg equation constant. And for Balmer series, you just remember Balmer series, you just try to remember that so Balmer series in case of Balmer series, n1 value is equals to 2 and n2 value equals to not greater than equals to 2. That is the few information about Balmer series. Now ionization energy of the hydrogen atom in the ground state is given. So it is 13.6 electron volt. The energy released in electron volt for third member of Balmer series. So third member of Balmer series means what? That means third line of the Balmer series. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So third line of Balmer series. So এর ক্ষেত্রে তাহলে n1 ভ্যালুটা তো 2, n2 ভ্যালু কত হবে?
3, sir.
3. How it is 3? থ্রি হলে তো সেটা তো ফার্স্ট লাইন হবে, ফার্স্ট লাইন অফ দ্য মামার সিরিজ, রাইট? So first line of the Balmer series, for that case n1 value equals to 2 and n2 value equals to 3. Second line of the Balmer series, for n1 value equals to 2
5, okay, sir. 5.
and n2 value equals to 4. Okay, it is 3 for first one, then n1 value equals to 2, n2 value equals to 4 for second line, and n1 value equals to 2 and n2 value equals to 5 for third line. Okay. So next our problem, oh sorry,
স্যার এই সিরিজটা আমাদের যেটা n2 গ্রেটার দেন ইকুয়াল টু 3 হবে না স্যার? 2 এর থেকে 2 এর মধ্যে কি এটা?
তুমি ভুলেই গেছো রাহুল,
এস স্যার।
ভুলে গেছো বামার সিরিজ, লিম্যান, বামার, প্যাসেন, ব্যাকেট, ফুন, হামফ্রে, মনে পড়ছে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
বিএসসি ফার্স্ট ইয়ার আই থিঙ্ক। So then how to solve this problem, that you have to find out, because the energy released, only this part is given, ground state part is given. I think there is a direct formula, I have to check. Where is the formula? Ionization energy value, yes. Okay, there is a formula, I think. Yeah, if I am wrong, let me correct. So En, that is equals to minus 13.6 into z square by n square electron volt. This is the formula. Okay, now by applying that formula, is it possible to solve this problem? Because Balmer series, for that case, okay, if you just try to put the value in this equation, you will get nu bar. So if you get nu bar, so you know there is a formula, E equals to h nu, right? E equals to h nu by Planck equation. Then there is a formula, that is what is called the relation between nu and nu bar, right? What is the relation?
SC by lambda, sir.
No, that nu equals to c by lambda, right? That frequency equals to c by lambda, and then 1 by lambda again, you just, that is what is called nu bar by wave number. Okay, by there, from there you will get the energy. Okay, it will take time. Okay, so you just solve this problem. for your homework. And after the today's class, I will give you a few questions you have to try to solve along with this question. Okay, and next class I will discuss this part. Okay, that question is very important. You can see here, among the following species having seesaw shape. Seesaw shape means Saurabh Ghosh.
Sir, four bond pair, one lone pair.
4 bond pair and 1 lone pair.
No.
No. Yes, you are right. Yes. Now tell me the answer, because they are given 4 options. আচ্ছা,
Sir, first
তোমরা
one.
যারা সবাই ক্লাস করছো সবাই কিন্তু অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দিয়ে যাবে। অনেকে দেখছি ক্লাস করছো অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স না দিয়ে বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছ। So which one?
Sir, SF4.
Hey.
Okay, you are SF4. Yes. Anything else? Because xenon tetrafluoride, you know the structure, right? Shape is which one? Square planar, right? But the geometry is octahedral, distorted octahedral. So this is not seesaw shape, right? 2 lone pair is there along the axial side. Now ClF4 plus, what is the geometry? And ClF4 minus.
Sir, option C হবে।
Option
C টাও হবে মনে হচ্ছে।
মনে হচ্ছে নয়, তুমি খাতা পেন আছে, তুমি স্ট্রাকচার বের করো। মনে হচ্ছে এসব হয় না, কনফার্ম হয়ে তারপরে বলো। মনে হচ্ছে এখানে চলে না। If you know the correct answer, then you give the answer, because in every questions there is a negative marking, both net and GATE exam, like this MCQ type or
Yes, sir.
MSQ
Number
type of question.
C নাম্বারটাও হবে স্যার।
Sure.
ClF4 minus. Yes, sir.
So what is the geometry then? Cl, then along the axial side occupied by 2 fluorine and another like this, and there is a lone pair present like this. Yes or no? And overall charge is plus. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
And for the last case, ClF4 minus, ClF4 minus, this one, what is the structure? Tell me. So Cl, you know that 3s2 3p 5. So now you need total 3 unpaired electron. So only if you excite 1 electron from 3p to 3d, so it will provide overall sp3d2 hybridization, right? And for that case, there are total 2 lone pair of electron will be present, right? So Cl, then fluoride, another fluoride is there, another fluoride is there, like this, and axial sides occupied by 2 lone pair of electron, and overall charge you just put minus. Is it correct? And you can see here there are 2 lone pair of electrons. So obviously option A and option C is the correct answer. And this is MSQ type of questions. MSQ, multiple select question. So option A and option C is the correct answer. Among the following, the species having seesaw set, sulfur tetrafluoride and chlorine and tetrafluoride positive charge, ClF4 plus. Clear? You can see here how the seesaw shape looks like inside the cube. Okay, the position of the atom, I mean this fluorine, you can see here one fluorine is present here, another fluorine is present over here, another fluorine is present here, another fluorine is present, and in the middle there is a central atom is present. Here it is sulfur or chlorine. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
So next example is that question came in GATE exam. The shape of the compounds ClF3, XCOF2, N3 minus and XCOF3, F2 respectively are what? 4 options are given. So I think you have already know the structure of chlorine trifluoride. We have discussed so many times, right? So what is the shape? So the geometry
T-shape.
is, yes, geometry is trigonal bipyramidal, right? TBP geometry, but the shape is T shape, right? If you just try to draw the structure here, you can see that if one F is present like this, another F is present like this, and another 2 equatorial sides are occupied by 2 lone pair, but the actual shape is T shape. Okay, so therefore you can see here option A and option C contains T shape, so you just cross this option D and option B. And on the other hand, if you look at the structure of XCOF2, what is the structure? XEOF2. XEOF2. So you have xenon, and axial sides are occupied by 2 fluorine atoms, and oxygen that is present in like this format, and 2 lone pair is occupied by this one. Am I right or wrong?
Right, sir.
So again you can see here it is also showing the T shape, right? So option A and option option A contains T shape and option C contains trigonal planar. No, it is not acceptable. And as you know that azide N3 minus, it is linear, right? And it is linear structure. Yes or no? So it is linear. Azide and then XCO3F2. So XCO3F2, it is obviously the structure is trigonal bipyramidal because XeO3F2. So xenon, then as you know fluorine is more electronegative, so it may occupy in the axial side according to Bend's rule, and another 3 oxygen atoms present in equatorial side of this TBP geometry. Clear? So option A is the correct answer. Understood? বুঝতে পেরেছো না
Yes, sir.
বুঝতে পারোনি বলো?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very
sir.
easy question. That question is very easy. Simple question. Okay, this question is also came in GATE exam. GATE. So you can see here that the de Broglie wavelength of an argon atom having mass 40 atomic mass unit traveling at a speed 250 meter per second Okay, so now you can see here. So if you don't understand the question, you have to read the question again and again. The de Broglie wavelength, they are asking, you have to find out the lambda value. Lambda means de Broglie wavelength. So what is the formula of de Broglie wavelength? Lambda equals to h by mv, right? H is the Planck constant, mass m is the mass of that particular atom, and v is the velocity. Now you can see here that the argon atom, they are asking for argon atom. So mass of argon, then velocity is also given, that means speed is also given. So what are the data first given, you just try to note down in the right hand side. So mass of argon is given, so it is 40 atomic unit, and then velocity of also given, so it is around 250 meter per second. So then the Planck constant value is also given. H value is 6.626 into 626 into 10 to the power minus 34 kg meter square per second. So that means joule second, right? Kg meter square per second universe. Now if you just put all the value over here in this particular formula, so then you can easily find out the lambda value. Okay, clear or not? This is numerical based question. Numerical. Okay, next question. Yes. So,
হ্যালো স্যার
yes.
স্যার স্যার আগের কোশ্চেনটা তো স্যার ওই এম এর ভ্যালুটা কি স্যার ওই মানে এন এর সাথে গুণ করে লিখতে হবে?
Yes. অ্যাভোগাড্রো নাম্বারটা গুণ করে দিতে হবে, কারণ এটা অ্যাটমিক মাস ইউনিট আছে, তো এই জন্য অ্যাভোগাড্রো নাম্বার ইনটু এমটা করবে, ঠিক আছে? এটা আমি বলিনি, বাট দিয়ে দেখবে যেটা ভ্যালু আসবে ওটাই, কারণ এটা নিউমেরিক্যাল বেসড কোশ্চেন এবং সব ডেটা দেওয়া আছে। Next question also came in GATE 2019 exam, I think. So among the following species, one that has pentagonal shape. Pentagonal shape, কোন স্পিসিসটার pentagonal shape? XeO-F4, IF5, SF5 minus, and xenon pentafluoride minus.
স্যার সি SF মাইনাস।
SF5 minus. Why?
Yes sir. Sir, those are hybridization as sp3d2.
sp3d2. Then if hybridization is sp3d2, then what is the shape? What is the shape? Yunus?
Pentagonal sir.
sp3d2 হলে pentagonal হয়?
Sir, option D.
Okay, let us take the first one. So what is the geometry of XeO-F4? XeO-F4. What is the geometry? Xenon. Then আরে বলো, it's very easy. Sorry? Kajol, tell me the answer. What is the shape, structure of XeO-F4?
Hello sir, square pyramidal.
Square pyramidal. Wow.
Yes sir.
So So you are saying that it is like f, another f is present like this, another f is present like this, and yes, it is square pyramidal. So f is square pyramidal, but the geometry is distorted octahedral. Okay. So next is IF5, iodine pentafluoride. What is the answer? IF5. Iodine pentafluoride.
Sir, it was square pyramidal.
Square pyramidal iodine, then F, then another fluorine. One fluorine is present like this, and one axial side occupied by lone pair, right?
Yes, sir.
Hybridization is sp3d2. Here also sp3d2. Now SF5 minus.
এটা হচ্ছে
SF5 minus.
স্কয়ার পিরামিডাল আর ডিস্টর্টেড অক্টাহেড্রাল।
So sulfur, then F, another F, another F, another lone pair present like this. Overall minus. So what about XCF5 minus? XCF5. So xenon 5s2 5p6, right? So 5d is vacant, so 5 fluorine. So 1 2 3 4. So now 4 1. Okay, so if you excite 2 electrons from 5p to 5d, so you can see here, so 4 fluorine will directly attach over here, and another 8 minus that will be donate the electron like this. So overall you can see here sp3d 3, right? So now if it is sp3d3, then what is the geometry? Pentagonal bipyramidal. So xenon is present in the middle, 5 fluorine is present like this, and 2 axial side occupied by 2 lone pair. You can see here. Okay, so that means XCF5 among the following species, it has pentagonal shape. XCF5 minus. Clear?
Yes sir.
Yunus,
Yes sir.
এবার বোঝা গেল কোনটা কারেক্ট অ্যান্সার?
হ্যাঁ স্যার বোঝা গেছে।
আন্দাজে কোনো কিছু করতে যাবে না।
স্যার ওইটা স্যার থার্ড ব্র্যাকেট উপর মাইনাসটা স্যার এটা কাউন্ট করে নিয়েছিলাম স্যার, এই জন্য স্যার।
ওকে, ঠিক আছে। আজকে আচ্ছা নেক্সট পরের দুটো ক্লাস তুফান স্যার নেবেন, ঠিক আছে? থার্সডে অ্যান্ড ফ্রাইডে ক্লাস। তো আমি তোমাদেরকে আজকে হোমওয়ার্ক দেব, মেল চেক করবে, ঠিক আছে? দিয়ে ওই হোমওয়ার্ক গুলো করে একটা গুগল ফর্মে সাবমিট করবে।
স্যার বামার সিরিজের স্যার অঙ্কটা দিয়েছিলেন যেটা তুলতে পারেনি স্যার, এটা একটু দেখান।
তোলার দরকার নেই,
স্যার
তুমি তো স্ক্রিনশট নিয়ে রাখবে।
স্যার এটা স্ক্রিনশট নিয়ে নি স্যার, তার জন্য স্যার।
স্ক্রিনশট নিয়ে নেবে।
স্যার ঠিক আছে, নিয়ে নিয়েছি, ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
ওকে, তোমরা সবাই অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দাও, যারা যারা অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দাওনি অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দিয়ে তারপরে লিভ করো।